Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I brought in this spruce tree just to give it a bit of work, do a bit of work on it. It's on this piece of concrete that I found. It's quite a nice, unique piece of concrete. It's got like a cave hole in it there, going all the way through, and it's got a lot of character. So it makes quite a good little, basically a rock pot. It had a dish in the top of it. It was a kind of bit of capping off a wall or something. So what I did was I just built up the back here with concrete. You can see there's a bit of a wall at the back there, just to create a dish in the middle. But moss grows on it pretty good. As you can see, it naturally grows moss and stuff. Also likes to grow weeds, but we'll get rid of them. Yeah, so we'll have a look at the tree, and we'll clean up the landscape a little bit, look at the rock a bit, and see how we go. Okay, so the first thing I'll do, I suppose, is actually weed the landscape a bit. It's got a lot of weeds and grass and everything growing in it, so we'll get rid of all that. I've actually found a couple of pieces of this concrete in different places. They were both on a beach, but in different places, and they're both pretty good shapes and everything for my trees that I'm planting on them. The other one, I'm going to change the tree in the spring. I don't like the tree that's on it, and I think it's a waste of what is really a good piece of concrete. There's a fern here growing, but it's been struggling a bit, so I'm going to take that out completely. I might put the fern into something. Yeah, like the bin. I'll throw that in the bin. We'll just get new ferns for it. Yeah, they make good little pots because they kind of, it's natural looking. They're probably pretty old, and like I said, the moss grows on them well. The trees seem to do okay on them. Weeds do really well on them, as you can tell. Let's just get the bulk off. We get our tweezers now, and we'll get off the rest. We've got a bit of everything. Got some grass, liverwort. You get all varieties of weeds. Got some what's that one called again? We got some Irish moss, and we got some, what's this one called? I can never remember. Wood sorrel. So this one I'll probably leave. This one I don't mind. It's not a bad little weed. It doesn't have overpowering roots and stuff. So in a little landscapey kind of thing like this, it's not too bad. Just get rid of all the rest of these. Just take that piece of moss out, and we'll just put a new piece in there. Okay, so it's looking not too bad. This one, it kind of quite fragile. You touch it, just snaps. Let's have a look at the back. A little bit of liverwort here. Okay, so we will plant this up again with some fresh moss, so just to stop the soil washing away. What I will do first though is I'll just clean the moss off the trunk. There's a wire there holding the tree in. That's I drilled through the concrete so that I could thread a wire through. So that's what that wire there is. It's not on overly tight, just enough to hold the tree, stop it blowing off the rock. Okay, now let's clean that up. Okay, so we're pretty cleaned up there now with that. We'll just give it a fresh bit of moss. So we got some nice moss here. We'll just redo it again. If anybody saw my little thing of my forest, birds came and decided they didn't like the moss the way it was, so they took every piece of moss off it for me, which was nice of them. They seem to be always battling with the birds, unless you're gonna have to maybe either get some mesh or something, but quite a lot of trees to be trying to mesh over everything. So I can use this biggish bit at the back here, just break it up. We'll just pack that on there. Now I'm thinking of putting maybe a fern or two on this, just to add a little underplanting. So I've just had a look, and I have this one. It was just growing in a little bucket of water, just underneath my shelf. Must have just fallen in there. And I have this little guy. So I'm just wondering. I know that one's quite big now, but if I was to prune that down and keep it pruned kind of short, maybe up there, let it fill out a bit, it'll stop that big empty space. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'll just take all these long stems off it, and we'll start from scratch again with it, and we'll try and keep it pruned a little bit shorter. We put it on here and we keep it pruned a bit. So what I need to do is figure a way of keeping it on here. So what I'll do is I'll get some wire, I'll use some of this scrap wire I have. Got a few bits of this, so we'll use some of this, and we'll just make a couple of U-pins kind of thing, and we'll just pin that on like that, just to hold it in place. Okay, that'll do. That should grow okay there. And we just put a bit of moss around it just to help it on its way, the roots and things. But they normally grow okay just on the rock like that, as long as it's kept pretty moist. But we'll put that in like there. Okay, I don't know if you could see what I was doing there. So I'll pin that on, a couple of big pins on the back here. When that grows up, we'll keep it pruned. We won't let it grow, well, let's say we won't, but chances are it will probably grow big and we'll forget to do it. But we can just keep pruning it back. Now we do have this little one, this little guy. Do I want to put him on as well? Could put him in that hole. But I might kind of hide in that hole then. By doing that, the hole's kind of a nice little could put it at the back here as well. Then it'll probably be competing with the other one. We'll put it in here for now and then we'll see. If we don't like it, we could take it out at a later stage, but it'll stay in there for the winter. Okay, so nozzle just keep spreading across that cement. You can see how natural it looks here where it grows itself on it. Okay, so that's basically the concrete done. I may put another little bit here just to kind of get rid of some of that, but I've none in here at the moment, so we'll just leave it at that for now. So we'll have a look at the tree next. So I'll just raise the camera up a little bit. Now the tree itself was quite a big tree. It had 3 branches, one there, and this one. And these were coming out, and this one was crossing through the middle of them. So these were much bigger branches, so I cut them off and we just kept this one. And did a little bit of wiring on it in the past just to give it a little bit of shape. I'm thinking I might just bring this one down a little bit. Let me turn it so I can see it. Yeah, I might just bring that one, it's very kind of flat up there. I'm going to bring that one down slightly. I'll get some wire for that. Okay, so we'll go around this one. Again, I don't want to go too crazy with the wiring of this, because the least amount of wiring I do, the better on my trees. So there were a lot of trees to be putting wire on and off all the time. So anything I can do without doing, I will. Okay, so we'll just bring that down slightly, and then that branch at the end is actually dead, so we'll bring it round. There's this one here. Take out that dead one. I'm using black wire so that it's easily visible. And remind me to take it off. It's a bit heavy for this branch, but we'll just put a little bit of small bit of movement in it. How's that looking now? Okay, I don't want it as low as this one. A little bit, it's a bit too close now. Okay, so this one here, it's not too bad. It could be slightly turned, but not too bad. Let's put on my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through, take off any dead branches and just prune it back where it needs pruning, back to 2 branches. 2 buds ready. Like here we've got 2 bar branches there and then 2 at the end, so I'll take that one out there because it's interfering with this one, and this one will take out the end. This one's okay. I want everything going into 2. This one's okay. Dead bit back here. This one again, we got 2 opposites. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. There's a little bit of wire on this one here, I'll take that out. And again, I could wire this, get it all into a bit better shape and all that wire out every branch, really do a nice wiring job on it, but I don't think it's necessary right now. We'll just concentrate on getting the tree growing nice, and then it's not like I'm going to be showing the tree or anything. We've got one on top here, we've got longer ones below it, so something's got to go. I think I'll take the top one, then more spread out more, just reduce that one up there. Now this branch, definitely could turn it slightly, but we'll leave it for now. I think take off these dead ones on this. This one back a bit. It's a dead branch out here. In fact, that whole branch is dead. Take the whole branch off. This one can be reduced back, and come the spring, when it's been growing and it pushes out again, we'll go back even further, but I'm just taking off the ends at the moment. If we need to go back further, we will. This one could come back alright, maybe this one, and I think this one in here can come off. Take out the ends of them wires. This one could come back even further, I think. Okay, as we're coming up here now to the apex, I think this bit here, kind of a funny tree because the whole thing's coming up and going back that way. Just wondering about this branch here, how much of this I actually need, or should I take away this one above it? Something definitely has to go. Take the tips off this anyway. Let's have a look. That one, that pod's dead anyway. I think I'll take that bit off. I think I could take that off and just bring this one down into its place. It's quite heavy up there. I think I'll do that. Take that whole branch off there, and then we can just bring this one down into there if we need to. I don't even know if I need to. Anyway, we'll keep going with the pruning. We've got a branch on the inside of a bend there, we'll get rid of that one. This one we can reduce back. Again, we got some bar branching going on back here, so I'll stagger them. Take that one back to there. Moving along to this one, I think we'll just reduce this one back a little bit, just to there, dead stub there. We've got this one, it's kind of interfering with this one, so I think we can get rid of that one as well. Up there, we'll get rid of that. I'll reduce this one back. This one here, Again, we've got some bar branching going on, and one coming down. We'll get rid of that. We'll reduce that one back. Yeah, I've got some wire here which I was pulling last year and it's starting to bite in, so I'll take that off. When it's biting in, I find sometimes it's easier to unwind it than snip it all out. Creates less damage. And there's less chance of leaving a piece in then, stuck in the grooves. Just seems to be biting in one area. This bit we can cut out and get to it. Last bit up here. Okay. Okay, so let's keep going around with the pruning. This one is okay. This one we'll bring back to two buds. This one we'll take off there. Reduce this one back. Dead still in there we can take off. Just take the tip off that one. Take that one back to 2. This bit is sticking up here, I think we'll take that whole thing off. This one we'll reduce back. Dead stub in there we can get rid of. Do a branch in here and do a back branch. We'll leave it for now. Another dead one up here and here. Still a piece of wire hanging on there. One going up there, take that one off, and take off this whole end. Take this one right back, that's up there, take this one right back to there. This one is kind of coming in across, so take that all out completely. Take that bit off. This one is kind of interfering a bit, but we might lift that one up at a later stage, so I'll leave it for now. Got that dead one. Again, we got some one on top of the other here. So let's have a look. I think I might take out the bottom one, leave the smaller top one. Take out the bigger one now. Reduce that end, one rolling down. And let's come to the back here. Got 2 opposites here, so we'll take it back to them. Take that one back. Dead stub. Dead stub. Dead branch in there. Dead stub there. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. So let's have a look. Do we need to do any more adjusting or wiring? Got this bit here sticking up, looks a bit funny. We'll take that one off completely. It's actually good to look at it in the camera because you get the kind of different perspective of it. You see things sticking out, which when you're looking at it in real life kind of thing, it's not sticking out as much, so you don't notice as much. We're pretty good there now. Like I said, in the spring we might decide to do a bit of more pruning, and we may decide to one day, just for the fun of it, give it all a good wiring and put it all into place. Yeah, I have a couple of branches here which are kind of opposites, and we have one here. And then do I need this one? I think I'll take out this bottom one. That dead bit. I'll take out this inside one. And I'll take out this end. Okay, that's reduced it all back. Okay, I can't see anything else that needs doing. I think we're pretty much done with that. So we can put that back on the bench. And like I said, in spring, when it's had a bit of growing, we can come back and check it out. And we'll maybe give it another little bit of a pruning if need be. We'll keep on top of the pruning of that if I can remember to, so it doesn't grow too massive, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of a bush back there. But other than that, this one is still kind of tempting me to turn it slightly, but we'll wait till spring. Okay, so we'll call this one done. So as always guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and any comments greatly appreciated. Nice to see what people think or their thoughts, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.